After discussion about the gram-positive and the gram-negative bacteria, coming to the next one, classification of bacteria based on shape. See, I already said based on the cell wall shape, the organism shape altered. So some bacteria cell walls having round shape. So the bacteria having round shape structure. Some bacteria having rod shape. So cell wall structure is rod shape. The bacteria shape also rod shape. So based on the shape of the bacteria, again the bacteria are classified into the 5 types here. So within that case, very first one is the cocci. All we know cocci, here the cocci, the shape indicates round shape. The bacteria having round shape. So some of the bacteria cell walls are having round shape. That bacteria are called as cocci bacteria. Cocci bacteria exhibit shape is the round shape. So within cocci, again different types are there. Monococci. Here mono indicates single. Mono indicates here single. A single bacteria having round shaped structure. So that bacteria is called as monococci. And next one, diplococci. The bacteria, okay, here diplo, here di indicates two. Di indicates two. So diplococci indicates here two bacteria are there and both the bacteria are having round shape. That bacteria are called as, that type is called as diplococci. And tetra indicates here 4. Totally here 4 bacteria are there and 4 bacteria are having round shape. So that one is called as tetracocci. And streptococci, here strepto indicates the bacteria having chain structure. Many number of bacteria are there and all these bacteria forms the chain structure. So this bacteria, this structure, especially this structure is called as streptococci. Many number of bacteria or a group of bacteria are there. That bacteria forms the chain-like structure. So that group is called as streptococci. And staphylococci. Here strepto indicates chain structure. Staphylococci indicates here irregular. Here also a group of bacteria are there. The bacteria are having round shape, but the structure is irregular. The group of bacteria are irregularly connected. All these bacteria are having round shape, but finally the group of bacteria forms the irregular shape. See, if we see this structure, it's look like a grape bunch. See, many number of grapes are there. So a bunch of grapes. So the staphylococci forms the structure. It's look like bunch of grapes, right? Sarcine. This is the very important one. Sarcine. That structure contains the 8 bacteria. Totally that structure contains the 8 bacteria. And this one forms the cube shape. The structure is the cube shape. So sarcine, it contains 8 bacteria. So it's exhibit cube shape. Totally 4 bacteria are there. One side 4 bacteria are there. One side, not totally here. One side 4 bacteria are there. So here one side 4 bacteria are there. Other side 4 bacteria are there. So totally here 8 bacteria are there. 8 bacteria finally forms the cube shape structure. So what I am telling, the sarcine totally contains 8 bacteria. So one side 4 bacteria. In one plane here 4 bacteria are there. Another plane 4 bacteria are there. Finally it forms the cube shape structure. All these bacteria are round shape. That is about the cocci. And next one, bacilli or bacillus. See the bacilli structure. The bacteria generally exhibit here. The shape is the rod shape. The bacteria which exhibit rod shape. So all these bacteria are called as bacilli. Monobacillus. Mono, we already discussed single. The bacteria, okay, only one bacteria, it exhibit the rod shape structure. Diplo, here 2 bacteria, both the bacteria are having rod shape. So this one is called as diplobacillus. And the strepto, here chain form. Exactly here chain structure. Many number of bacteria are there, and all these bacteria are exhibit the chain structure. And all these bacteria having structure, individual structure is the rod shape. A group of rod shaped bacteria are connected. And finally forms the chain-like structure. So that structure is called as streptobacillus. Right? That is about the bacilli. And coming to the next one is the Vibrio. Vibrio indicates here a bacteria within the bacteria body, single bend is present. For suppose this is the bacteria within bacteria body, single bend is present. So if any bacteria having single bend structure, these are called as Vibrio. Generally these are exhibit the comma shaped structure. So that is about the Vibrio. And next one, Vibrio. And coming to the next one is the Spirillum. Spirillum, generally the bacteria body contains two bends. Here only one bend is there. Here two bends are present. So if bacteria contains two bends, this bacteria is called as Spirillum. Here only one bend is present. Or single bend is present. That one is Vibrio. Here Spirillum, that is indicates bacteria having two bends. Spirillum, the bacteria having two bends. And Spirochete, the bacteria having three bends or more than three bends. For suppose this is the bacteria the bacteria having more than three bends. This bacteria is called as Spirochete. Here ending the red color structures, here black color structures, here red color structures indicates flagella. So if any bacteria having three bends or more than three bends, that bacteria are called as spirochetes. So that is about the classification of bacteria based on cell wall shape or shape of the bacteria. So that is about complete discussion regarding to the cell wall. So what we discussed within the cell wall, what are the components are present? Okay, different types of bacteria contain cell wall components, and based on cell wall composition, the bacteria are gram positive, classified into gram positive and gram negative bacteria, and based on the shape of the cell wall, the bacteria are again classified. So that is the cocci, bacilli, vibrio, spirillum and spirochete. So that is about the classification of bacteria based on shape. After discussion about the annular parts, one of the part is glycocalyx and the other one is the cell wall. Okay, after completion of explanation regarding to the glycocalyx and the cell wall, and one of the part in annular is the fimbrice. See, not fimbrice exactly here, pillis. One of the part is the pilli. See, there is a hair-like structures are there, small hair-like structures are there, right? Or needle-like structures, small needle-like structures are there. These are called as pillis. See, the pillis, these are the pillis. The pillis again classified into two types based on the structure. The pillis are again classified into two types based on the structure. See, the pillis, some are long in structure, these are called as sex pilli, and some are short in structure, these are called as fimbriae. Some pillis which are having short structure, these are called as fimbriae, and some pillis which are having long structure, these are called as sex pilli. See, that pillis which are made up of with the pillin protein, a group of pillin proteins which are involved in the formation of the pillis. Then what is the use of fimbriae and what is the use of sex pilli? See, fimbriae, what I already said regarding to the fimbriae, these are short structures which are supporting for the attachment of bacteria to the host cell. The fimbriae which are supporting for the attachment of bacteria to the host cells. For suppose this is the bacteria, and this is the host cell. So see, this is the short structure, this is the fimbriae structure. That fimbriae supporting for the attachment, So that fimbriae supporting for the attachment to host cell. See, simple. This is the fimbriae. The fimbriae supporting for the attachment of bacteria to host cell, right? So the fimbriae which are supporting for the attachment of bacteria to the host cells. One of the best examples is the sore throat. See, there is in larynx and pharynx are there within human tracts are there, maybe the respiratory tract here, right? So some bacteria are attached. Sometimes we are having itching sensation. Due to the reason is here, a group of bacteria which are attached. That's the reason why some people are having itching sensation or sore throat. See, that bacteria have the capacity, okay, attachment capacity. That bacteria is having the attachment capacity because of the fimbriae. These are short structures. And coming to the next one, long structures. These are called as sex pillars. For suppose this is the bacteria and this is the sex pillar structure. That sex pillar, okay, this is the another bacteria. This is the another bacteria. So this is the long structure. This is the long structure. This is one bacteria and this is another bacteria. So this is the long structure. Okay, these are called as sex pillars. Then what is the use of sex pillar? What is the use of sex pillars? Sex pillars are involving conjugation process. Sex pillars are involving conjugation process. What is conjugation? What is conjugation? First of all, this is one of the bacteria structure. The bacteria having main genetic material and the bacteria having plasmid. The bacteria having plasmid DNA, right? And the bacteria having one of the long hair-like structure. This is called as sex pillar, right? This is called as sex pillar. And another bacteria is present. This is another bacteria is present. This is bacteria. The bacteria only having main genetic material. The bacteria not having plasmid. The bacteria not having plasmid. So plasmid contains, this bacteria is called as F plus cell. This bacteria is called as F plus cell. And some bacteria plasmids are absent. This cell is called as F minus cell. This bacteria is called as F minus cell. So some bacteria are having sex pillars. That sex pillars are attached with another bacteria. That sex pillars are attached with the another bacteria. So that sex pillar, this structure is called as conjugation tube. This structure is called as conjugation tube. So see some bacteria which are having plasmids, these bacteria are called as F plus cells. That F plus cells having long structures, long hair-like structures. These are called as sex pillars which are attached with another bacteria. These bacteria are generally F minus cells. These bacteria are generally F minus cells. Attachment takes place between these two bacteria. This structure is called as conjugation tube. Then what is the use of conjugation tube formation? What is the use of conjugation tube formation? So whatever that F plus cells contain plasmids are there, that plasmid DNA is replicated. The plasmid DNA is replicated. Replication is nothing but one copy produces the another copy. One copy of DNA produces the another copy. So one copy produces the another copy. This type of production is called as replication. This type of production is called as replication. So the plasmid DNA is replicated. The plasmid DNA is replicated. Once the plasmid DNA is replicated, the plasmid DNA transferred from F plus cell to F minus cell. The plasmid DNA transferred from F plus cell to F minus cell. Then the F minus cell, okay, having the plasmid DNA after completion of this process, that replicated DNA transferred from F plus cell to F minus cell. Then the F minus cell having the plasmid. Then F minus cell become F plus cell. The F minus cell become F plus cell. So what is the use of conjugation tube here? Transfer of plasmid DNA from F plus cell to F minus cell. Then that conjugation tube is nothing but here sex pillars. Sex pillars are involving conjugation. What is conjugation? Transfer of plasmid DNA from F plus cell to F minus cell. So this process is called as conjugation. This process is called as conjugation. So that is about that pillars. Pillars are made up of with filling proteins. Some are short, these are called fimbriae, and some are long, these are called sex pillars. Fimbriae are supporting for attachment and sex pillars are supporting for the conjugation process. Both are made up of with filling proteins. Right? After discussion about the pili, we have to discuss about that flagella. This is the last part within anola. Remember, pili which are not involved in locomotion of the bacteria. Pili, one is involved in attachment, the other one is involved in the transfer of plasmid DNA, right? So that is called as conjugation process. And coming to the next one is that flagella. These are long hair-like structures which are involving motility of the bacteria. which are involved in motility of the bacteria. So flagella is the long hair-like structure that structure supporting for motility of the bacteria. Remember, the flagellas are long hair-like structures which are made up of with flagellin proteins. Flagellas are made up of with flagellin proteins, especially in prokaryotic cells. In eukaryotic cells, there is flagellas are there. In eukaryotic cells also flagellas are there. Some of the unicellular eukaryotes are there. Within that unicellular eukaryotes, there is flagellates are there. Yeah, flagellas are there. In eukaryotic flagella, tubulin proteins are present. Tubulin proteins are present. See here, eukaryotic flagella, there is 9 proteins are there. Totally here like this. 9 proteins are there. 9 proteins are there, and central 2 proteins are there. Actually here peripheral side doublets. These are doublets. In eukaryotic cell, 9 plus 2 arrangement is present. In eukaryotic flagella, 9 plus 2 arrangement is present. But in prokaryotic flagella, there is no 9 plus 2 arrangement. In eukaryotic flagella, inside the flagella structure, 9 plus 2 arrangement is present. But here we are talking about prokaryotic flagella. That prokaryotic flagella not showing 9 plus 2 arrangement. Not showing 9 plus 2 arrangement. See, the prokaryotic flagella made up of with flagellin protein, and the flagellin protein, the average here, there is an average weight is 150 kilodaltons are there. 150 kilodaltons molecular weight is there, right? And within that the flagella, there is a main 3 parts are there, and there is a base part is there, that is called as basal body, and there is a hook structure is present, and there is a long hair-like structure is present. This structure is called as filament. Okay, the connecting part is called as hook. For suppose this is the flagella structure. Within cell membrane, within cell wall, there is a plate-like structures are present. Within cell wall, yeah, this is the cell wall, and within cell membrane, there is a plate-like structures are present. That plate-like structures are called as basal body. Generally 2 plates are there in some bacteria. In some bacteria 3 plates are there. So depends upon the bacteria, the plates, the number of plates are altered. So the basal body, especially, the main structure, that is the main root structure, right? And there is a long hair-like structure is present. This is called as filament. See, the filament especially supporting for the motility of the bacteria, or movement of the bacteria. Between these two, there is a connecting part is there. The connecting part is called as hook. The connecting part is called as hook. So within flagella, 3 parts are present: basal body, hook, and filament. These 3 parts are finally forms that complete flagella structure. That flagella supporting for the motility of the bacteria, right? Again here, based on number of flagellas, and position of the flagella, again the bacteria are classified. Here now we are discussing about classification of bacteria based on position of the flagella, and number of flagellas, right? So the very first one is called as Atricus bacteria. Here Atricus, this is the bacteria. The bacteria not having flagella. So that kind of bacteria are called as Atricus. We know tricus. Tricus is nothing but hair, right? Atricus. So here hair-like structures are absent. Means flagellas are absent. So that bacteria not having flagella, that kind of bacteria are called as Atricus bacteria. Atricus bacteria are majorly showing the passive movements, maybe by the water currents, maybe the air. The bacteria are moving. From one place to another place. Here flagellas are absent, which are majorly shows the passive movements. And monotricus indicates this is the bacteria. The bacteria having only one flagella. So this kind of bacteria are called as monotricus. Mono indicates here single hair-like structure. The bacteria contains single flagella. That bacteria called as monotricus. Amphitricus. Here amphitricus indicates bacteria. This is the bacteria. The bacteria having 2 flagellas. But The two flagella are present at two different ends. One end, one flagella is present. Another end, another flagella is present. So that kind of bacteria are called as amphitrichous bacteria. That kind of bacteria are called as amphitrichous bacteria. Lophotrichous. Here, lophotrichous indicates this is the bacteria. The bacteria contains a bunch of flagellas. The bacteria contains a bunch of flagellas at one end only. So this is the bacteria. That bacteria contains a group of flagellas. A group of flagellas at one end only. So that kind of bacteria are called as lophotrichous bacteria. Lophotrichous bacteria. And next one, cephalotrichous bacteria. Cephalotrichous bacteria. This is also called amphilophotrichous. Amphi indicates here two. Amphi here. Amphi indicates here two. Amphilopho. Here lopho indicates a bunch of flagellas. See, within cephalotrichous or amphilophotrichous bacteria, a group of flagellas present at both the ends. A group of flagellas are present at the both the ends. So these bacteria are called as amphilophotrichous bacteria. These bacteria are called as amphilophotrichous bacteria. Last one, peritrichous. Peri means many. Trichous means hair-like structures. So within this bacteria, this is the bacteria, overall bacteria body, many number of flagellas are present. Many number of flagellas are present. So this kind of bacteria are called as peritrichous. So what I am discussing here, based on position of the flagella, number of flagella, the bacteria are classified into different types. Very first one, atrichous, flagellas are absent. Monotrichous, one flagella, only one flagella is present. Amphitrichous, okay, two flagellas, two ends. Lophotrichous, a bunch of flagellas, one side. Cephalotrichous, see both the sides, okay, one side one bunch, another side another bunch. Peritrichous, a group of flagellas throughout the body. That is about the classification of bacteria based on flagella.